All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warner Stadium here in Williamsburg, Virginia, for today's football game between the Jacksonville Red Devils traveling to Williamsburg, Virginia to face rival Williamsburg Colonials. My name is Darnell Myrick alongside Shadid Drakeford, or should I say below me? I can look down on you for once.
Oh, you disrespectful. You disrespectful, man.
Gotcha. It's all love. It's all out of love. I'm actually getting ready to get underway here in Williamsburg. Williamsburg won the coin toss but elected to defer, so they're going to send this downfield. Jacksonville will receive the kickoff to start the game. Williamsburg will get the ball to start the second half. Beautiful day as we're just approaching the 4:15 hour here in Williamsburg. 4:12 to be exact. Might have a delay, but it's all good as long as you're here with us for some good football this afternoon. It's a perfect day here in Williamsburg, and it looks like the field crew is still trying to make their way to where they need to be.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I know my man number 7, Saji, is ready to kick the ball.
Yeah, we are a few minutes late. The referees, as we've had this dilemma, Shadid, a couple weeks ago, whether the referees got here late. They weren't as bad this time around. They got here maybe about 5 minutes ago to do the coin toss. At least they weren't an hour late.
Exactly.
All right, Sasuke getting ready to send this one downfield, and we are underway. Ball fielded at the 17-yard line. The Red Devils getting a good return. That's at least 20 yards. 30 turning the corner and will be knocked out of bounds at midfield. What a good return for the Red Devils, and we are cooking.
Wow. Looked like he got real close to midfield, man.
Yeah, the referee is going to place it right at the 50, it looks like.
Yeah, right on the 50, right on the dot. Okay, then.
33-yard return for the Red Devils, and the offense getting ready to take flight right now.
I will say one of the advantages of actually being in the bleachers is we can actually see the numbers for once.
Yeah, and there's actually a hash mark so we can see exactly where the ball is instead of guessing if it's like 36, 37-yard line or something like that. Oh, yeah, you can hear that. You can hear the fans right now. Get that ball. Watch your sideline, Shadid.
Yeah, I hear him, man. All right, let's see. We got number 15, Kevin Peterson, with the handoff.
And it's a good 2-3 yard rush right there from the Red Devils. It's Jihad McCoy. And a flag already to start the first play of the game. We'll see what this is. Holding, it looks like it'll go against the offense, so you can back them up a few yards. Actually, it's going to be holding on the defense, so that's going to be an automatic first down. So move them up.
All right, that interesting. Well, we heard our PA announcer saying second and 3, but on the field, I see it first down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, typically 5 yards and an automatic first down. And they never moved the chain, so it looks like they're just going to redo the play, but it's going to be a 1st and 3.
Interesting.
And another flag flies right out. Ball hit the ground. Peterson recovers, and the defense swarms in on the quarterback, Peterson. But let's see what this penalty is. That was thrown right from the get-go.
Yeah, like immediately.
Referees are discussing it. Offsides on the defense. So 2 early penalties already on the Colonials. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to be a first down. So the ball will be placed at the 38-yard line. What was a short field to start the game is getting a lot shorter for this Red Devils team, and it's really the defense of the Colonials that's hurting them so far. A holding call and then an offsides call back-to-back.
And the weird thing is, our defense is actually one of the strengths of our team. So this is extremely unorthodox, to say the least. Timeout call by the Colonials.
So, okay, so it looks like the defense will have to regroup and get themselves together and get themselves more organized and more disciplined on offense. And Shadid, we have seen these two teams These two teams faced off in the playoffs last year, and they had one unforgettable matchup to end the regular season last year. So there's a lot of bad blood between these teams, would you say?
Yeah, oh yeah, bad blood without a question, without a shadow of a doubt. I remember the first time these two teams played, I think the score was like 24-2 in our favor. But then the next time we played, we actually traveled down to Jacksonville. I think we actually lost like 14-10. And then the championship game, not on this field, but at Coley's Field, about 5 minutes away from here, the score was 18-6. And really, the score could have actually been 6-0 if, the Red Devils wasn't able to score in defense, because our defense is actually able to shut them down. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how things going to play out with both of these teams.
Action getting ready to resume. A shotgun formation for Peterson and the Red Devil offense. Here's a snap rolling to his right.
He's
He'll
in
be
trouble.
stopped, and that will be a sack on
Yep.
the defense. And did he try to lateral it?
He tried.
Did he really try to lateral it?
He tried.
Just take the sack. Anyway, defense coming up big, and it is Colonials' ball to start the game. 3 plays, and they are right off the field. An unconventional 3 and out.
Hey, you know what? We remember when we was talking about last time between these two teams how, it's totally fine to take a sack, so that way you give yourself another opportunity. But
yeah, live to fight another day, especially when you're already in your opponent's territory. So
exactly.
It would have been only maybe a 3-yard loss, nothing that you couldn't overcome. So nonetheless, offense on the field. Akeem Taylor getting ready to get behind center for this Colonials offense. They'll have the ball from the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff to the running back. He sheds a tackler and gets about maybe a gain of 3.
Wow.
Maybe 4 with the extra effort.
Yeah, he was definitely fighting towards the end, towards that one. It should be 2nd and 6, 3:10 left in the first quarter.
And the handoff was to Jamari Gardner, but now Tynes is into the game, and we know what the damage that he can inflict on the defense, especially as time goes on. Would you say he's kind of like maybe like a Derrick Henry? As the game goes on, he can wear your team down?
Pretty much, man. He just gets stronger and stronger throughout the game, and that's extremely problematic. The Red Devils are very familiar with him.
And he gets to about the 50, a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming out for this Colonials offense. And one thing you definitely want to see for Akeem Taylor, just to be able to have some time in the pocket and maybe just make a play happen, whether it's just for a first down or a big gain downfield.
Yeah, the biggest thing right now for Akeem Taylor is actually being able to finish the game. The last 2 games that he's been a part of, he's been knocked out via injury. He wasn't even available for the game last Saturday that turned out to be cancellation due to rain. So good to see him back there on the field, though. Let's see if he can just stay in for the entirety of the game.
Under center. And he's going to hand this off. Tynes will be tripped up a yard or 2 short of the first down marker. 4th down for the offense.
All right, moment of truth, Darnell. Are we going for it or are we going to punt it?
They're going for it. Sosky has his helmet on as if he's could take the field, but he's not making any effort getting out there. The Colonials are going to go for it with ball in their territory. It's not a red flag down, it's a pink flag. Obviously, October Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
All right, moment of truth, y'all.
4th and 2 at the 47. Handoff, Tynes bounces outside, gets inside the 40. First down, Colonials.
A little extracurricular activity. Tynes, like I said before, Tynes is very familiar with the Red Devils. He's absolutely torched them the first time these 2 plays and got 2 touchdowns off of these guys. So you can definitely tell that he's been waiting for this opportunity for a minute.
Ball at the 37 of the Red Devils. A lot more behind center snaps.
Yeah.
Can already tell a lot. You see in a lot of football nowadays, everything's going like shotgun, pistol. Tynes able to roll himself to about the 34, 33-yard line. But yeah, you see a lot more shotgun, pistol offense, especially with like teams like Baltimore who run the ball so much. But sometimes you just need to get behind center and just make the plays happen.
Absolutely.
And Tynes will come off the field, get himself a bit of a breather. Garner back in at running back.
Yeah, we definitely got some good depth on running back. Kind of give the defense some different looks and keep them honest.
All right, you got two receivers spread out. Bauer and Walker. It's a pitch to the left. Garner able to get inside the 30, makes a little bit of a juke move, and will be brought down a couple of yards short of the first down marker. Third down coming up. We've seen a lot of runs. Basically, all their plays has been 6 plays, 6 runs, no passes yet. I wonder will that open up the play action game potentially for Taylor, especially as we approach the red zone here.
Give it time. Give it time. Coach want to establish the run game first. And then when the time is right, he's going to hit him with the play action pass.
Defense is very jumpy right now, and Garner able to slide down around the 28-yard line.
Should be enough for a first. Oh, okay, never mind.
Be a 4th and 1. Now do you go for it right here, or do you send out Sosky?
Nah, you're definitely going for it for this one because you want to send a statement to the Red Devils early on that we're going to run the defense and we're going to wear you down. So they want to go for it.
And also, look, Tynes and Garner are both in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Garner able to push the ball across the first down marker by a yard. So the Colonials will keep pushing downfield.
Yep.
A lot of short gains so far. Tynes has had the big gain so far, only a 10-yard carry, but 8 plays, 8 runs.
That's the game plan right now. Just keep running the football, wear down the defense, time possession on your favor, open up the passing lane a bit.
And Tynes is beside Taylor in the shotgun. Now they're going to go downfield. It's like a little dump off to DeMarcus Bodewright, and he'll be brought down inside the red zone.
His first catch of the day.
An 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2 coming up.
I love the pace that we're going right now. It's very methodical, very under control. We're controlling the tempo. We're controlling the tempo.
Yeah, and take some of that clock away. You leave less time for the Red Devils operating. Also, you wear down that defense. We often see one of the more underrated stats in the game is time of possession.
Absolutely.
And here's the handoff. Tynes right here, and he'll be brought down right around the line of scrimmage. So that's definitely going to be a 3rd down. Yep. I think maybe a half-yard gain.
All right, at some point.
Oh, and I think the referees they're a little friendly with the spot, so move the chains.
Oh, okay. I definitely know that's going to anger some of the Red Devil fans because I remember the first time these two teams play, they say that the refs have given some favorable call to the Colonials, but it is what it is. All right, so the ball's on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10, 6:32 left in the first quarter.
Shotgun formation, tight end to the left, and now he's going to the end zone looking for Bauer. Oh, right through the hands. Incomplete pass. 2nd down coming up. I like the idea of it, just taking the shot downfield. Bauer has been one of the more reliable receivers for this team, him and Linwood Walker.
Yeah.
He had his man beat. I think the ball was maybe just out of his range.
Just a bit. I think if there was just a little bit more real estate, I think Bauer would have easily gotten. But I definitely love the fans. Definitely let us know exactly what time it is. Much appreciation to them. at least to the fans to my left. It's been kind of quiet thus far.
Yeah. Play number 12 on this drive so far coming up. Now Taylor going to get behind center. I'm looking to see would they go to Walker at any point. And what a block in the backfield. And Garner able to make his way to the outside. And it's just flung to the ground around the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain for Garner. It's like a very, a smash and dash attack right now with Garner being more the quicker running back. But then you got Tynes, who's the one that goes right down, goes from north to south.
Yep, nice little 1-2 punch right there. But both running backs told me that they got no problem going down north and south, so it's going to be fun to say the least.
3rd and 4. Can the Red Devils get the offense of the Colonials off the field? Here's the pass and over.
And it seemed like Linwood was kind of open.
Yeah, that pass just happened to sail. Taylor did not put it on the money. So now 4th down coming up. The offense is still out there. They're so far 2 for 2 on 4th downs so far.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
You definitely want to, if you're going to go this far, you definitely want and need to get some points.
We got to get some points on the board. 4:40 left in the first quarter.
4th and 4. 4 receivers spread out. Oh, and that's a high snap, and that is going to be Red Devils ball there to scoop it up, and they're making their way downfield to the 40, to the 30, the 20, and the 10, and that will be a touchdown off a fumbled snap.
My goodness, man. And listen, this is the very thing that Coach was talking about not to do in the previous time that these two teams played together. And right off the back, let's see what the call is going to be to see if it's going to be down by contact, or they're going to call that 6. We don't know yet.
And that was number 20, Tariq Clark, that was able to come up with the fumble recovery.
I didn't see the refs make any movement saying like it was down by contact, so I would not be surprised if this would end up being a fumble 6. A penalty.
Offsides.
Offsetting penalties.
So we're going to replay this 4th and 4.
Oh, my goodness.
What a bailout right there.
Wow.
There's a holding against the Colonials, but the defense was offside. The linebacker on the right side, he was jumpy on that side, and it looks like he got off the ball quick, but we got lost after we saw that ball go over Taylor's head.
That could have been disastrous. We give ourselves another opportunity. Due to the offsetting penalties, we're replaying the 4th down, but with that being said, the clock stops at 4:16. And so now we're going to put the kicker on the board, Sachi. Never mind. No, we're still keeping our offense on the field, Darnell.
All right. Like I said, if you're going to come this far and you're going to go for it, you got to come away with some points. This would be a huge win for the Red Devils, despite them being on the field for so long.
Absolutely. And we already got some people on Facebook saying cheating refs as always. Like I said, man, I knew the Red Devil fans was not going to be happy based off of some of these calls.
All right, play number 15. Can that lead to 6 for the Colonials? 4 receivers are wide.
Oh, whoa.
Is this going to be a false start?
We're about to find out.
And
seems like that's in our favor. Let's see what the ref's going to say.
And it looks like it's going to go against the Red Devils, but they still haven't made the call. Just looking at the referees, their body language right now. Now it looks like the Red Devils, they're starting to clap, so this might go against the Colonials. Looks like the refs, here comes the call. False start against the offense, so back them up 5 yards. So 4th and 4, now 4th and 9.
All right, so let's see what we're going to do here.
You tell them.
Hey, I love what she's saying, man, because she's speaking the truth right now, man.
I love the fact that she asked, like, you hungry? I'm like, what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all hungry at this point, but nevertheless, I mean, I'm hungry for us to score. That's all I'm asking for. Can we get a touchdown, please?
Are the Colonials hungry for 6? That's the theme of this play right here.
We'll see. All right, he got it.
Taylor over the middle, looking for boat right, sails over his head, incomplete. Turnover on downs, and the Red Devils are able to hold the Colonials to nothing.
3:32 left in the first quarter. Good job by the Red Devils.
Now the offense of the Red Devils backed up toward the backed up in their own territory. Now need to go the length of the field. It was only 3 plays last drive, and they fumbled it away on a untimely lateral that should have just been a sack. Let's just be fair.
Yeah, it should have been a sack. I mean, he could have definitely lived to fight another down. But like I said before, the crowd is already getting kind of restless based off of the current events that's taking place with the Colonials. Can't really blame them. They did not come all this way just to see no score for the good guys, or in this case, the Colonials. But let's see what the Red Devils are going to do. Clock has not started yet. Still 3:32 left in the first quarter.
4 receivers spread out wide. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be a first down and more for the Red Devils.
Big game right there by number, is that 30? Yeah, it is 30. Big game by number 30.
Rondreas Truesdale.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, I like the name Truesdale.
Yeah, Truesdale. Yeah, that's a cool name, man. Real talk. He is a running back, a quarterback, and a linebacker. Oh, wow.
Multifaceted.
Oh,
it's like the high school days.
Yeah, and he's from South Carolina, too. One thing about players from South Carolina is, man, there's some athletes, man. So watch out.
And it looks like the defense looked like they were showing blitz.
And he's off to the races again.
Truesdale out to the outside. First down again. Back-to-back first downs. It's a 12-yard gain for Truesdale. Already, that's 28 yards on the ground on 2 plays.
Oh, and he's quick, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's real quick. He's not playing no games.
Looks like what's this, a timeout called?
Is that might be, is that our second timeout? Could we call a timeout?
The first timeout was from the Red Devils. So.
Okay. So both teams right now have 2 timeouts. It's 2:44 left in the first quarter. The ball is currently on the 42-yard line. Another first down by Truesman, who already had 28 yards rushing.
Seems like the theme of the day so far for both teams have been run the ball. We only seen 2 passes so far, 2 from Taylor, and then we had the fumble that we talked about earlier on Peterson on a pass attempt.
Yeah, it's interesting because the weather is beautiful.
Yeah, no wind. It's a perfect, now we can say a perfect fall day.
It is. You know, but then again, I won't be surprised to see, like, you know, if the air attack for the Red Devils is about to open up a little bit.
Maybe when they're gearing up from that, especially with this 3-receiver set. They go play action here, and now Peterson rolling out to his left, hits his man in stride for the first down. That's going to be a first down into Colonials territory. That's James Gantos, the tight end.
And just like that, the Red Devil passing attack is on board. Darnell, correct me if I'm wrong, it's 2:36 left in the first quarter, but I have a feeling that the Red Devils are trying to score within this quarter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You want to get points up as soon as you can. And it looks like now they're starting to get things clicking. Let's just see if they can click themselves downfield for 6. And here's the handoff. And that's going to be about a 3-yard gain for Jihad McCoy. They're swapping out the running backs. And it looks like now Truesdale is getting ready to head back in.
I'm about to say, and based off of our roster, he is a captain. You said number 20. Oh, wait, you said 25, right?
The last player on the run?
Yes, sir.
Last player on the run, yeah, Jihad McCoy.
My apologies. He is not a captain. I misspoke.
And players ready to get things underway. 2nd and 6 from the 39. Pistol formation. Two receivers stacked at the top of the screen. And it's a pitch. Truesdale. And it looks like he'll be stonewalled by the defense. Minimal gain right there. One of the players that on the tackle for the defense was Carrick Melvin.
All right, so the ball is currently on the 38.
Only a 1-yard gain.
Looks like it's 3rd and 6. We're now under a minute within the first quarter.
So now it's 3rd and 5. You have your options here of what you want to do. Like you can try a run. Depending, you might go for it on 4th down. Even if you don't get it here, you can go for a run up the gut. You can potentially go for a pass. You got your options.
You definitely got options for sure.
Let's see what they do. 3rd and 5 at the 38. Peterson rolling left. Pass over the top. Incomplete.
That could have been intercepted.
He left that one up hanging a little bit too long. Those Gantos there, he was the intended receiver, so now 4th and 5. So now what do they do here?
That's a good question.
They don't punt here.
Do they have a punter? That's not a jab at them. That's a serious question. No. That's a serious question because at least within this league, we haven't really seen a lot of people punting.
Yep.
So it's not a jab against them. It's an honest question.
Yeah, and we saw it even on the other side of the ball. Colonials went for it 3 times on 4th down. All right, so they're going to run a little option here. And Peterson has nowhere to go. But he was able to get the ball out, Truesdale. But nonetheless, that is a turnover on down.
Woo, man. Not by much.
Rashawn Johnson was the one that made the hit on the quarterback just before he was able to get rid of the ball.
Wow.
I don't know if you call that was that a pass or a forward lateral. He was behind the line of scrimmage, so I guess that is a pass.
Yeah. And with that being said, quarter is over. The score is 0 apiece. And Darnell, this is looking eerily similar to the championship game that took place in June when both teams have not scored at all until like the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and these two teams, keep in mind, they've played each other so many times. They know each other pretty well. There's a lot of players from last spring that are still on each team for the fall. So, I mean, you play each other a lot. You know each other. There's no secret, so you kind of know how to game play for them. And I think we're seeing that take hold here. They both own a victory over each other last season. So this might be indicative of what we will see going forward for 3 more quarters.
Absolutely.
By the way, that play was a loss of 2 yards. So the Colonials will get the ball at the 40. Both teams are switching sides now. Offense back on the field for Williamsburg. Williamsburg, they have a 2-1 record. They had a week off, a quasi-bye last week because of their game against Triad Tigers. That game was actually canceled. It was rained out. And their last win, their last game was a victory over the Tri-City Cowboys. So the team should be refreshed.
All right. They switch fields.
And so a run outside for Tynes, and he'll be brought down just past the line of scrimmage. So maybe a yard. And it's kind of weird, let's be honest, between the both of us. I mean, they're playing on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit weird, too.
Just a bit, man. I'm pretty sure what happened was there was like a lot of games that took place on Saturday that was pretty much booked on both fields. So I think they kind of went Sunday, which is NFL Sunday. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised to see this many fans actually coming out and supporting us.
And it looks like someone jumped on one of the lines, and it's going to be against the Colonials. False start, so 2nd and 9 goes to 2nd and 14. I'm pretty sure some fans, they might have, the team that they wanted to watch may have already played or played early. Their game was well in hand. I know my team played Thursday, and I'll just leave it at that. Here's the handoff right here. There's Garner on the carry, and he's able to spin his way and get some of those yards back they lost on the penalty, so by the gain of 7. So 3rd down coming up. Got to think that Taylor will look to maybe rip the ball here somewhere, maybe on the out route, and let the receiver do what he can.
All right, it seems like the crowd's kind of quiet right now. Don't really hear a lot going on the field either.
I think the ball hit the ground for a second. Taylor able to get about a gain of 2 on the carry, maybe a gain of 3. I thought the ball hit the ground after it was snapped. So now 4th down coming up. So it looks like they'll probably go for it. They're 2 for 3 so far on 4th down. Their last drive ended on 4th down inside the red zone. One guy they got to try to look out for, DeMarcus Boatwright. He has a mismatch on most of the defenders out there, most of the defensive backs. So that's one guy I would definitely look to hit. But they're going to go with Tynes, and he will be hit short of the 1st down marker. So the Red Devils will get back on the field.
Mr. Josh Soski, the kicker, also plays baseball. During the game this year, he took 3
The Red Devils will take over from the 49-yard line of the Colonials. Whoa, it seems like the PA announcer is dropping bombs right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But nevertheless, the Red Devils got field position right on the 49-yard line.
Here's the handoff. It's Truesdale bouncing to the outside.
Wow.
1st down and more. Look at the speed. Look at the wheels on this guy. Inside the 30.
I'm telling you, man, them players from South Carolina, man, they're different, man. They're different. That's all I have to say.
And Truesdale able to get the ball to the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 23 yards.
Definitely look like the Red Devils are planning to score in a hurry.
First down coming up from the 26. Truesdale still in the game, able to get upfield. Some big holes being opened up by the offensive line. And he's able to march inside the red zone. I think it'll be a yard short of the 1st down marker.
I'm about to say, man, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just keep giving him the ball.
And Truesdale, some of the wheels on this guy, I mean, he's going to get his fair amount of touches, and he might be the reason. If they get 6, he'll definitely be the reason. So far already 32 yards to start this drive on 2 carries.
He is not playing around.
They're going to go play action. Peterson's going to bounce to the outside for the 1st down and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Ball is knocked out of his possession. But nonetheless, he still got the first down.
That was gutsy. But it definitely looked like the Red Devils are definitely making a statement.
And now the ball will be placed at the 13. And we're seeing now the Colonials will really have to like keep a spot in the backfield. That Peterson, he does have some wheels and he's rolled out of the pocket on a few occasions. Not to mention, we've talked about Truesdale already, and McCoy's a decent running back in his own right. Handoff, and as Truesdale bounces to the outside, runs into his own man, and he is brought down. Unfortunately, his man didn't see him, and he just ran into him as he was blocking, but a flag was thrown.
Looked like he just tripped, though.
Looks like this will be holding against the offense, so that's going to be a 10-yard loss. It will be a replay of first down, this time from the 25.
10:54 left in the second quarter.
They got to get to the 8, so that's going to be first and 22.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a shotgun formation.
Yeah, 4 receivers spread out. And Truesdale.
Yikes.
Oh, my gosh, and the fumble is recovered by the Colonials. And that's times they're coming up with the fumble recovery. Mr. Do-It-All, he can run the ball, but he can also stop the run, and this time he recovered the fumble.
It seems like times have seen enough.
And it looks like that Peterson was trying to make some type of call and tell his running back maybe to go out wide, but then the ball was snapped a little bit prematurely.
That is the second time that the Red Devils have fumbled the ball and been recovered by the Colonials. This is a reoccurring theme. Like I said, eerily similar to some of the games that we've seen between these two teams earlier this year.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of fumble snaps but here in Williamsburg between the teams that come here and even the Colonials themselves. And Bauer downfield, turns around and catches it at the 30 and is pushed out of bounds. And then Taylor, we've gotten so used to the run, we can't forget he can throw it downfield as well. And Bauer able to turn around, locate it, and get it.
Hey, that Tyler Bauer connection, it's a real thing, man. These two love playing with each other, man. That's just a lot of trust. I mean, like, he just made his first read and pretty much told my man, go get it.
And that was a gain of 31 there, and now they're going to get right back on the ground. Tynes able to make it to the 21.
All right, seems like Lindenwood's going to talk to his head coach real quick. He gets a play.
Second and 3, and it looks like they're trying to push the pace right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they definitely want to score right now.
And here's the pitch to the left. Tynes cutting back inside and will be brought down inside the 20. It's going to be a 3rd and short coming up, 3rd and 1 to be exact.
With that being said, we currently have 32 people watching between Facebook and YouTube. Much appreciation to y'all.
Yeah, thank you for choosing us to be where you go to for your football on a Sunday afternoon. I know you could be watching those Cowboys right now, but you're here with us.
Them boys.
Don't encourage them. And it looks like there's a jump, and it looks like that might be encroachment on the defense. So that's going to be an automatic first down for the Colonials.
Oh,
Move
come on,
him up.
Come on, Donnell. You know I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I know, but just don't encourage them. They're actually doing well right now. We don't need to amplify their voices more than they need to be.
Fair enough. Oh,
So, ball at the 14. Here's the handoff as Garner runs into his man, but now bounces to the outside, trying to sprint to the end zone. He'll be a 2-yard short.
he almost had it. He was right there.
And now the Red Devils, their back is literally up against the wall. The Colonials are in prime position to score right now.
Yes, they are.
And
we are here for it.
And we've seen that smash and dash attack between Garner and Tynes, and now Tynes is into the game, into the backfield right now. Look at this. Look at this formation. I think it's like the full house formation. This is very old school right now. Garner's in the backfield. Where do they go?
Whoa.
High snap. Tynes pulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colonials.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
That's a statement right there. He just lowered his shoulder and pretty much told him, you are too little boy.
That is the equivalent of being baptized. Happy Sunday.
Oh, man, I'm not for sure who's been watching the Chisel O'Donnell's on IG, but we're just going to leave that alone. 6 points for the Colonials, 7:40 left in the second quarter. And let's see, we're going for we're going for 2? All right, cool.
Now, Sasuke's here, and it looks like they're going to go extra point.
All right, never mind.
They're going extra point, and keep in mind, they're going to do this. This is basically the equivalent of a 32-yard field goal from here.
So it appears.
Sasuke, snap, hold, kick, and that,
That's short.
That goes to the left, and the returner in the end zone, his feet landed out of bounds, and he didn't necessarily need to jump to make a return. But Colonials on the board first. Tremaz Tynes. Oh man, can we just talk about the hit again, Shadid?
Yeah, that was lethal, man. Like, it was a little bit of a bobble, but as soon as Tynes got the ball, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And he saw one defender, and he was like, nah, don't even worry about it. You're too little for me. He didn't say that verbally, but actions do speak louder than words.
Lowering the boom like Adam Cole, baby.
That was, I'm not even going to lie, even as a Colonial fan, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful. And we seem like we got some comments from Facebook, Darnell. They love our commentating, man. You love to see it. They talk about saying that we're lit.
Hey, if we can be a bright spot anyone's day on a Sunday afternoon, hey, I'll take it. So, hey, thank you for joining us. The Colonials ready to send this one downfield. That's going to be like a little short kickoff to the 25. They're going to field it and actually try to return it from the 25, and they get about to the 10 yards on that, so to the 35. So, Red Devils back in business.
I'm about to say, what's been working thus far for the Red Devils has been pretty much given to my man, number 30.
Yeah.
And just letting him just go to work.
Rondreus Truesdale, he's been the factor back in the backfield, but other than that, their drives have come to an end prematurely. 2 fumble snaps and then 1 4th down and out, 4 and out, I guess. So,
yeah.
Hey, they got to get something going. They've had some momentum offensively, especially when they give it to Truesdale, but nonetheless, they haven't been able to get points, and that's ultimately what decides the game. So, Red Devils on the 35-yard line.
All right, look like we got 3 wide receivers. The quarterback in the shotgun formation. Okay.
And Peterson rolling to his right.
Let's see what he's going to do.
He's going to go downfield looking for his man.
Oh!
Able to turn around, and he's able to get the catch.
And it looked like that's going to be pass interference on the defense because he never turned around.
Yeah, and number 5 was bobbled it at first. That's Daquan Brown.
You about to tack on another 15 if this is the call.
Actually, it might decline it since
Oh.
he still came out with the catch. We're still waiting for the call. Referee with the ball in his hands. He hasn't done anything. It looks like he's just going to place it. Yeah, it's going to be pass interference against the defense. They're going to decline it since he still came out with the pass. So, from the 40.
Okay.
It's a gain of 25. Peterson can throw the ball, and he can definitely make some damage happen when he gets to the outside.
We got my man Floyd say, feed my boy number 2. Let's see who number 2 is real quick, good sir.
Peterson.
Uh-oh.
Pass
Oh,
over the top. Oh, incomplete. That was Prince Graves on the deflection.
He wasn't off by much. It seemed like my man Floyd was talking about number 2, Stanley Revere, wide receiver and DB. So he's pretty much telling us that he wants the quarterback to feed my man, but not really a lot of opportunities right now from the passing game, except for 2 plays.
Second and 10.
Slight
Peterson.
fumble.
He is brought down for 2 yards. All that for 2 yards. Ugh.
Hey, he's tough though, man, because he got hit from the east and from the west.
Yeah. So now 3rd and 8, and it looks like a timeout. Did the PA announcer just say timeout? Do you see an injured player, Shadid?
I don't see an injured player. I see somebody on the ground, and I don't want to be disrespectful. If I saw an injured player and turn the camera, my apologies. But it seems like number 40 is able to get off the field on his own power, which is good. It's 6:32 left in the second quarter. The ball is currently on the 40-yard line. We don't know how many more yards they have to go.
It'll be 3rd and 8.
Okay.
3rd and 8, they got to get to the 30 for the first down.
Okay. All righty.
And keep in mind, with this league, most of the teams here, it's not 3rd down where you make the money, it's 4th down. We just want to be clear with people on that. Yeah, I think that's starting to become that way in football in general. Peterson rolling, he throws it downfield, and that's going to be incomplete, but a pass interference. The receiver was knocked down en route.
Yep, another pass interference call.
Yeah, I think that was justified. The pass, even though it did go over his head, he was knocked down as he was like trying to make his way downfield. So that's going to be.
Yeah, you always got to give the wide receiver an opportunity to make a play.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the referees are still convenient. All right, here comes the call.
All right, moment of truth.
Pass interference, defense. But holding against offense, so offsetting penalties again. So we're going to redo this again on 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
All right. Offsetting penalties, ladies and gentlemen. I got to say, man, the view out here is absolutely beautiful, man. No rain. Just the right amount of sun and clouds.
Let me tell you right now, if you get the chance, if you got one of those, a good camera or a new cell phone camera, this is a perfect day to, go outside and take a picture.
Happened?
Wait, what?
What in the world is going on here?
So, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Devils. I guess some words were exchanged. So they just shot themselves in the foot. So now we go from 3rd and 8 to now 3rd and 20, 3rd and 18, 3rd and 23. What is that? 15. It's a 15-yard penalty, right?
I believe so. Well, I mean, you also got to remember this is the same team that decided to do push-ups in the middle of a championship game last June. And for what people were telling me, they was doing that for teamwork and character development.
Oh, that's team building. So They got to get to the 30 still. The ball is at the 49-yard line. They need 21 yards. And they're just going to hand it off. Truesdale is able to bounce his way to the outside to the 40, down to the 38.
He picked up a lot of yards by himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they just give him the ball again on 4th down. I know it's like unconventional wisdom, but he's been balling tonight.
Mm-hmm. Definitely shown himself to be probably the best player on the offense of this Red Devils team.
Yeah, without question. Without question. Because he took a really bad situation and made this very manageable. Now it's 38, under 5 minutes left.
Truesdale got 13 yards on that last carry. Now we're kind of back to where we started. It's now 3rd and 8.
Oh, ran into his own man. And yet he still was able to do something, but I felt like he probably would have got the first down if his quarterback didn't run into him.
And R.J. Curtis able to lay the wood on that hit, so now it's 4th down, 4th and 5. Only a gain of 3. Like you say, you got options here, but you cannot turn the ball over here, or you just got to make sure you get the first down.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they just give it right back to number 30 again, or might give us a little bit of a changeup of a play action pass on the side of the field that's a little bit less covered based off of the defensive scheme. So let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, spread 4 receivers out wide.
All right, he's in the backfield.
Shotgun at the 35, 4th down.
Oh, what just happened here?
Jump, the offense jump, false start. So that's going to be 4th and 5, now 4th and 10.
Oof, okay, now they got to pass the ball.
So he's seen so far, if you count the penalties that offset, 3 penalties on this drive by the Red Devils offense. They had the holding that was offset by the pass interference. Then we saw the unsportsmanlike conduct right after that, so that backed them up a few yards, and now false start. So they're not helping their calls right now.
They're not.
4th down from the 40. They need to get to the 30. 3:12 to go here in the first half at Warner Stadium here in Williamsburg. Peterson, the righty quarterback, he throws this one downfield, and that is knocked down by the Colonials, and that will be a turnover on downs. It's actually better to get the knockdown than an interception in that situation.
It is. It is. A Colonial player is very frustrated right now in himself. But like you said, Donnell, field position is very important. And to not be that far away from the 50-yard line, yeah, I take a batted ball right now over NIT in that situation. We're now under 3 minutes.
You know, look like the combination of Tamarcus Walker and Jarleel Jones, a.k.a. Skittles.
Let's see if the Colonials going to try to do a little hurry up before the 2-minute warning.
Ball at the 40. They need 60 yards for 6 more points.
All right.
Taylor rolling to his left. Hits his man. No, he couldn't hit him.
And just a tad bit too low for my man Bauer. But with that being said, the clock stopped at 2:27. The ball is still at the 40, 2nd and 10.
And that was a catchable ball, but really, if you want Bauer to do anything with it, you got to hit him a little higher.
Yeah, and hit him on strive too.
2nd and 10. Handoff. Tynes.
Oh, he got a little bit of room.
Gets a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up.
And it seems like, let's see what Taylor's going to do. All right, it seems like we're going to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, the clock is still ticking, and it doesn't look like there's no urgency right now to snap the ball. And keep in mind, the Red Devils got the ball to start the game, so the Colonials will get it so they can get some points on this drive and then get the ball back in the second half. Hey, this game might be out of reach. 2-minute warning.
I don't know if it's out of reach, man. It's too early to say that.
Yeah, too early for now, but like if the Colonials can get a score here going into halftime, but then if they were to score coming out of halftime too because they get the ball, then the game would be out of reach. Potentially.
Potentially, but so far what I've been seeing from both teams is a lot of penalties, and with the exception of the last drive against the Red Devils, pretty good defense. The one touchdown happened by number 29 times when he lowered the boom on a Red Devil player and pretty much baptized him into church. It is Sunday.
Yeah, it is Sunday. Afternoon service in session, and Tynes gets the first down out to the 45 of the Red Devils, so that'd be a gain of 8. And now move the chains, first down, Colonials.
The Red Devils are not trying to get any penalties right now. They understand they have to stop this offense.
And no huddle here. Taylor. Oh, he lost the ball. The ball is touched out.
There it is.
That is recovered by the Red Devils. He got a little too careless.
Yep, and that's one of the reasons why I was saying that this game is not over, not by a long shot, because again, I've seen this happen on numerous occasions. And what? Oh, okay. The defense is just celebrating.
Look, snapshot in the end zone. Cheese. It was Tariq Clark that made the play on defense to punch the ball out. ESPN top 10 right there.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, this is actually one of the reasons why I'm not counting the Red Devils out, because, like I said, for both teams, bad snaps have affected both teams equally. And like I said, the last time these two teams played, the score was 18-6 and 3 defensive touchdowns by the Red Devils.
And now Peterson rolling to his left. Pass intercepted. Going the other way, the Colonials. And they get the ball right at midfield. It's TaMarcus Walker with the pick.
And the Colonials answered back with their own photo picture thing. And now they're going all the way to the end zone to do their own celebration as well.
Hey, turnabout's fair play, right?
Hey, it's all good, man. If you want to do the taunting, I'm cool with it, man. But
no flags here like in the NFL.
Right,
the no fun league.
Yeah, the NFL no fun league, and not for long league either. But like I said, I'm cool with the trash talking. I'm cool with the showboating. But you also gotta be able to take it when it goes against you.
Yep.
That's the only rule that I have.
So now the Colonials with the ball at the 49-yard line of the Red Devils. Both teams have 2 timeouts. And now Taylor pumping, and he is blown up in this sack.
And
going the other way is Tariq Clark.
6.
And that is 6 points for the Red Devils.
I knew it, man. And then back to the picture taking. And you can't even blame him in this situation. I told you, man, this is one of the things you cannot do against this team. I told you, man, you have to protect the football, and helmets are being thrown. The frustration continues. This is a very emotional game by both teams. I just said probably about a minute ago that the score was 18-6 in favor of the Red Devils. Why? Because of defensive touchdowns. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a fumble 6, which is a defensive touchdown.
So now, will the Red Devils, are they going to go for two or will they kick the extra point? And it looks like Peterson's still out there. It looks like they're going to go for two to try to take the lead here. We're all tied up at 6 with 1:16 to go. You can't make this stuff up, Shadid.
You really can't. And I'm not going to repeat what's going on in the Facebook section because the emotions are real on there too, man. I don't know what's
And there's some emotions on the sidelines of the Colonials right now. I can see the Taylor and one of his linemen there exchanging a few words, not to like highlight what's going on, but like there's a lot of emotions going on right now, especially between the last 3 plays we've seen for both teams.
Yeah. 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 You heard what she said. You heard what she said, y'all. She said straight up, if you do your job, we ain't going to have no problems. Hey, listen, and any time she speaks, she is absolutely correct. She have not steered us wrong, not near time yet. Everything she's been saying has been 100% the gospel without question. She's only speaking facts.
Not the gospel. You gotta say it like Michael Irvin, the gospel.
The gospel. She's speaking facts.
So now, 2-point opportunity coming up.
Let's just hope they hear what the fans are saying because they are not happy right now. Colonials will get the ball back in the second half.
And it's true, they are bouncing to the outside. Woo! Makes a couple miss. Woo! Dives in, sprints in. 2-point conversion. Good. Red Devils in front, 8-6.
Oh, my goodness. And we got someone saying on Facebook, Foster, and responding to Smith, help me understand, please. Yes, we need to understand what's going on myself. Because I thought, in my humble opinion, that the Colonials wanted the Red Devils, and they've been savoring this moment since June. That's what they told me. I'm not saying anything that has not been repeated by them. This is not my personal opinion. I'm just relating the facts. Don't shoot the messenger. They told me, Shadi and Darnell, we ready. I'm like, okay.
Now the Colonials, are they ready to go back on offense, Shadid?
I don't know, man, because you just saw in the last 2 possessions, back-to-back fumbles. That was recovered by the defense of the Red Devils.
And only 1:16 to go. You definitely want to do what you can to take the lead back, whether that's just put up some points so you can have some sort of momentum, because right now it's been flip-flopping more than the weather here in Virginia over the last couple of months. But, like,
and we both know that Virginia weather is bipolar.
All right, and here is the kickoff from the 35, and it'll be fielded. Linwood Walker from the 17, able to bounce it outside, gets to the 40.
He's still going. Oh, my God.
Brought down,
and he took a vicious
47.
hit. Took a vicious hit, but he was able to get his team almost to the midfield. And he's definitely saying some word towards the Red Devils because he knows he's going right back on the field on offense.
Marquis Williams making the hit for the Red Devils, but Colonial was able to get into good territory. That was a 30-yard return there, so they just got to make this count. But like we said, both teams, well, actually the Colonials, they got 2 timeouts, and the Red Devils, they only have 1.
The only thing that the Colonials need to do is not turn the ball over. If they do that, they should be fine. No fumble, no NIT, and we should be fine.
And they're going to go behind center. And here's the run to the outside is Walker, and he'll be brought down around the 48. That was a flag that came immediately out.
All right.
I feel like that was a play that went wrong.
It did. It did. And it went wrong in a hurry.
There's, what, a legal shift or something? illegal shift, so that's a 5-yard loss. That flag came out really quickly, and I felt like just that play was just not supposed to happen the way it was. So first and 15, the clock is still ticking. We're under a minute, 55 seconds. Taylor's going to have to probably let it rip coming up over these next couple of plays to try to manifest some type of points for this offense.
Yeah.
They're going to keep it on the ground. There's Garner. He gets some of those yards back, maybe about 4 yards.
And pretty much the run defense from the Red Devils has been on point. They're pretty much telling Taylor, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to put it in the air.
Under 30 seconds. I wonder if they're going to let the clock just run out here and just be content to be down 2 going into half. Yeah, clock's still ticking. We're down at 15 seconds.
All right.
I think Taylor they just called the timeout. Coach Dave Norris just called the timeout. 14 seconds. That's a lot of time that ran off the clock if you're going to burn a timeout.
Well, we still have 1 timeout left. We're only down by 2. So I won't be surprised if Coach Dave is thinking about potentially try to push the ball down the field a little bit, but try to go for the size and then see if we can take another shot to see if we can get a little bit closer for a field goal. Because we do have a good kicker in Sashi.
Yeah.
We just got to get him in range, though.
If you're Taylor, who do you go to throwing the ball? You got, I think DeMarcus Boatwright is a mismatch for most of the defenders. Bauer has probably the best chemistry, best relationship with his receiver on the field, and Walker can do some of everything.
Oh, yeah. I think it's really just going to depend on who can get open and who has enough space. I won't be surprised if it be Bauer, though.
2nd and 15. Taylor's going to launch this one over the middle as Boatwright, and he gets the first down out to about the 35. 1 timeout left, and they'll use it here. Their final timeout is non-existent anymore.
Okay. Not bad. Go right down the middle.
All right, 15-yard game to Boatwright. So, do you send out Sosky or you try a Hail Mary attempt or just get a quick pass to the outside? Try to set up Sosky a little bit better.
I think it really just depends, man. I think honestly, man, I think it really just depends. Like I said, it's only 6-8. The Colonials will get the ball back. I know Coach Day got some plays in him. Obviously, if the Colonials have enough time, they're going to make an attempt to go deep. Taylor has gotten a lot better throwing the deep ball. He doesn't mind taking a shot. He just needs enough time.
All right, and let's make sure he doesn't take a shot. He got to be aware in the pocket and know when to get the ball out. Here comes Taylor. He's going to go downfield looking for Bauer, and that is incomplete, and the clock will hit 0, and that will do it, it looks like, for the first half here in Williamsburg. 8-6 the score. Red Devils, a late touchdown off a fumble 6. A 2-point conversion good puts them in front, and both teams will readjust as we hit halftime.
Yep, we will be back. We will be back in the 3rd quarter, y'all.
8-6. Darnell Myrick, Shadid Drakeford. We are getting ready for the second half. The Colonials will get the ball to start the second half.
Yep, and we should have the crowd mic back and running now. Our apologies for the first half. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we should be ready to go.
And here we go. There's the short kick. It looks like he shanked it.
Yikes.
And Bauer's the one that feels it around the 40-yard line, makes a couple miss, but a couple more gang up on him, and he'll be brought down around the 40-yard line. I'm pretty sure he was not expecting to field that kickoff.
No, not that short anyway. Not that short.
So far, story of the game has just been a lot of, we can say, some missed opportunities in a sense, and a lot like penalties on both sides, and we've seen a lot of sack fumbles so far in this game. Running games for both teams have been effective, but nonetheless, you only see one touchdown apiece from each team.
Yep. One offensive rushing touchdown and one defensive touchdown.
So Taylor, handoff to Jamaz Tynes, and he'll get just past midfield, get about a couple yards short of the first down.
Lord Jesus, he just bullied through all those people.
It'll be a 2nd and 1 coming up, 2nd and short, 9 yards on the carry.
Yeah, he's not off by much. He's got the first down by himself.
Yeah, no reason to believe they'll deviate from him. Just give him the ball once again. And just let him get the first down.
Pretty much. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Looks like they're showing blitz, and they give it to the fullback. And he'll be brought down, and the ball came out. And it looks like that might be Red Devil's ball.
Results in a loss of 1 yard. Looked like there might have been a scramble for a loose ball.
They gave it to Corey Ward.
The Colonials covered it.
Not by much, man.
It's going to be 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2, the Colonials were able to recover the football. They deviated from Tynes, and you see what happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, running the football, it's been working thus far. Throwing the football, it's been working, but sparingly.
3rd and 2, Tynes, first down, out to the 43. They needed 2, and they got 6.
What presumably is going to be a Colonials first down from the Red Devilz 42.
And Tynes, he definitely has to be over a double-digit carries so far in this game. I was going to say, he has a touchdown as well.
He's going to be utilized a lot. I promise you that in the second half. You thought he was utilized a lot before in the first half. He's going to be utilized a lot in the second half. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the crowd, Mike, or not, but I can definitely hear it.
I can hear it too.
And I'm not even mad at her. Because like I said, she's been speaking facts all day.
And
my
fumble
God.
snap is on the ground, and that will be recovered by the Red Devils.
And Linwood had it. Linwood is just disgusted and off the field. And once again, you can't even blame the Red Devils at this point. Like I said, they've been looking forward to this game for a minute. We're going to turn over.
And Taylor, it just looked like he just never got his hands fully on the ball, and it just hit the ground. At that point, it's just like, who can grab it?
That is his 3rd fumble recovery by the Red Devils. And this is why this game is so important, ladies and gentlemen. Williamsburg Colonials are coming in 2-1. They haven't played in about 2 weeks, give or take. Well, on the flip side, the Red Devils are 2-2. Colonials are in a good position going into the playoffs. The Red Devils are currently on the outside looking in, but a win today would definitely help their cause. Hence why this game is very important.
And on the first down, the flag came out. It was a gain of 2 yards on that Gantos with the reception, but we'll see if this penalty will move him back.
Down, so instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and 5 on the 50-yard line.
It looks like, yeah, it's going to be against the Colonials, so looks like it's going to be encroachment offsides. All the same, 1st down and 5 coming up for the Red Devils. That would have just been maybe a 2-yard catch. Yeah, you should know that position. Let me stop. I'm being mean.
Man, you being petty, man. Leave her.
I'm not petty.
Oh, you being super petty.
She's been very entertaining so far.
No, she's speaking facts.
Oh, and that's a fumble snap. It looks like it went off the leg of a lineman, and Truesdale able to recover it.
Took a bad situation and made something positive out of it.
So Truesdale able to make something happen right there. But it looks like a holding call now going to be against the offense.
Yeah, I believe so.
Backed them up 10 yards. So instead of 1st and 5, it looks like it's going to be 1st and 15.
And we said, like, penalties. There have been a lot in this game, and the offense of the Red Devils, they've had a decent amount so far.
Both teams been having a lot of penalties. And I mean a lot. And this is one of the reasons why I said, like, in terms of just you can't count either team out. This is the reason why. I mean, because it's going to be a defensive battle until somebody makes a mistake. And that's when things start to get a little bit different.
All right, ball at the 40. Peterson drop back in pocket, rolls to his right, now going out the middle, scrambling, 1st down, and then some to the 40. Inside the 35-yard line, a flag came out late in the area where he went out of bounds. Maybe a holding penalty against the receiver as he was making their way downfield.
I mean, that's one thing that the Colonials have been struggling, not only in this season, but also in the past, too, when it comes to running quarterbacks. They seem to contain them in the passing play, but in the running play, could be a little bit tricky. But let's see. This is going to go way back.
No clear-cut call just yet.
Not yet. I have to say some of the calls that the refs have made has been quite interesting, to say the least.
Yep, and there's the holding call against the offense. So I think since it was so far downfield, he will still get the 1st down, but they won't get to about the 35, or at least it looks like.
Oh, boy.
It still would have been a 1st down. However, the Colonials
It's
were flagged for a sideline.
wow.
And a sideline warning now called against the Red Devils. So actually this works out in the favor of the Red Devils.
It does.
So now the ball is at the 29-yard line.
That's a ways down, man.
So ball at the 29 is 1st down for the Red Devils as they march toward their own end zone. Peterson, drop back, happy feet in the pocket, looking to go outside, and his man, that could have been a catch, but he just fell back.
He just fell down, man.
Incomplete pass, 2nd down coming up.
Making it 2nd down and 10 now from the 29.
All righty.
Echo.
Nah, that was just me just checking on the live stream. But like I said, man, I can hear it just fine. I don't know, man. Maybe the crowd mic is a little quiet, or the fans are just not really saying anything. I thought I would hear somebody on the field by now. Who knows?
We do have it a little bit further back than where we usually have it, since we're in a different stadium, a different arena. We typically at Cooley Field.
That's a
Now
fair.
at Warner Stadium, and here's the handoff. Truesdale, the one time the Colonials defense is able to prevent him from making something happen right there.
Yeah, that was much needed, because he's pretty much been the most consistent player offensively for the Red Devils. So it's just So just stopping him is a good thing for the Colonials.
He maybe got half a yard on that carry. So now 3rd and 9 coming up for the Red Devils.
Come on, big boy. I see you out there. Let's do something.
See, I told you she's been entertaining, she did.
Well, I mean, she has been entertaining, but has she spoken a lie once? Because she's been speaking facts the whole time. I mean, she's pretty much telling us exactly what we need to do.
Now let's see what Jacksonville does here. 3rd and 9, 4 receivers spread wide. Shotgun, and I think that's going to be a delay of game. No one even moves. So back him up 5. That is going to be now 3rd and 14.
Man, these penalties are just,
What y'all doing?
these penalties are absolutely just atrocious.
Get him off the field. They don't even know how to get in line right.
Yo.
Y'all. Yes, 10.
Oh, man. I'm like 2 seconds away from just putting the crowd mic on her because she's like the only person I can hear at the field. Everybody else is just either talking on the phone or just, watching this game like they're in church. Just not saying anything. Just let the pastor preach.
And Peterson going downfield, hits his man inside the red zone. 1st down for the Red Devils.
To the 10-yard line for a 25-yard gain.
James Gantos.
So it's going to be
So now the Red Devils with opportunity to go up by,
yard line.
at least in this case, 8 points, depending on what they decide to do for the 2-point extra point. And that can make it a 2-possession game.
Yep.
A couple of defenders broke containment, leaving the receiver wide open on the 10.
And that was a gain of 26 on that pass.
Everybody know your position. Stay. Watch this. No.
Ball at the 8.
All right.
Yeah, I think they're going to put this on the ground. And everyone came off the line. Everything's still going on. Pass toward the end zone is deflected.
Pretty sure that's going to be a free play, though.
Not really sure what happened on that play. It seemed like
If that's offside, it looked like everyone on the defense jumped.
Everybody, man. And that's pretty much why the quarterback knew that he had himself a free play. Don't be surprised to get the ball to number 30 because they're in range now. That should be 5 yards. So the ball originally was on the 8-yard line. Should be like close to the 3-yard line.
It's going to be half the distance to the goal, so the ball will be placed at the 4.
At the 4. Okay, my apologies. I was thinking it was going to be offsides, but it was not.
Don't shut up. Nobody know what they're doing out there.
You might want to get the crowd mic away from her. She might be saying some profane things.
She's not cursing, man. That's
It
the only.
sounds like it.
She's not cursing. I can tell you that right now. But nevertheless,
Peterson rolling to his left, met by a defender, able to evade him, going to the end zone, and he is able to get himself in, squeeze his way into the end zone for the touchdown. What a run!
I can tell you right now. Woo, man. That was. I'm not gonna lie. That was a very incredible play by Peterson. Made one man miss. Found a way to get into the end zone. Pretty sure there was at least like 6 people that tackled him, but nevertheless, he was able to score. And now the score is 14-6 in favor of the Red Devils. And more likely, as you already know, they're going for 2.
And this would make it a 2-possession game here.
Okay, don't be naughty.
Truesdale in the backfield.
Play your position.
Peterson has some legs, so anything could happen right here. As we just saw, he's rolling to his right, and he looked like he might make a run for it.
Oh,
Pitch!
what a
It is
pitch!
complete!
Oh, my God!
Daquan Brown!
We may have missed that on camera, but nevertheless, that was some quick thinking by Peterson.
Just a little shovel scoop pass, just like pitched it. Here you go, and there's 2 points. So now it's 16-6. The Red Devils with a 10-point lead.
Wow. That is crazy. So apparently somebody gave us the roster incorrectly. This whole time we've been thinking it was number 15 Peterson, but that is not his name. Our apologies for that. We thought that we had the right roster, but we did not.
Yeah, it's semi-pro football. What can we expect?
It is what it is, man. Fans are going to be upset with us. We're just trying to do our jobs.
I got you. We apologize, but on our rosters, we got Kevin Peterson at QB. So
yeah, we do.
If you know the QB's name, feel free to tell us. So
Yeah.
now they're going to send us downfield. The Colonials now with a 10-point deficit after opening the game up with a score. And there's a flag already thrown before the returner even fielded the ball. And he's able to get out to the 40, to the 50, and is pushed almost out of bounds. But a flag is down well downfield. It was thrown before any contact was made on anyone. So we'll see what this is. Definitely a good return for Damian Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got confirmation that number 15 is Dylan Kingston, a ninth son. So Knigghton. But like I said, I mean, we've been asking for the rosters. We got the rosters. Only come to find out that it was incorrect.
His name not even on the roster.
That's the craziest thing. Like, we're trying to do our jobs. We're trying to be non-biased. We want to do the right thing. And his name is not even on the list. And he's been balling.
Can't win for losing some
We
days.
can't even win on the mic. That's the craziest thing. We have the proof, and it's not even on the roster. You hate to see it, man.
I will. So looks like the Colonials had too many men on the field, which is why that flag was thrown. So,
oh boy,
that's one of those plays you got. I mean, it's a kickoff return. You gotta know who's on the field at all times.
I don't know what's going on, but we're definitely having some mental lapses. People are saying that he's on the roster. We're going to check again. I'm checking right now.
Actually, he is. He is originally number 3.
Yeesh. He's on the roster, but they gave us the wrong number.
Well, we'll keep that in mind going forward. Nonetheless, Colonials take over at the 40-yard line.
Lord Jesus. Can we get some help, please? Nevertheless.
First down, handoff.
Give it right back to Times.
It's been the best thing going on this offense all day. He gets about 7 yards.
I can definitely hear the Colonials. I can hear the Colonial sideline all the way up here. They are beyond furious. This is not what they had in mind.
You gotta keep your composure, though.
I know. We still got 6+ minutes in the third quarter and a whole fourth quarter, so there's still plenty of time.
Bo Wright in motion.
Oh,
Fumble
no.
snap again.
Oh, no. No.
Who recovered it?
Oh, no, please.
So scrum down. Looks like Taylor was able to fall on it, but there's some communication issues we can definitely say, or just a bad handoff between the center and Taylor. This has happened way too much, like more often than it would happen in any level.
This is kind of frustrating. It's kind of frustrating to watch.
A loss of a yard on that, 3rd and 4.
Oh.
And another bad handoff, but Tyne's still able to get it and is able to get the first down to the outside.
He took
it's to the 48.
Just keep giving the ball to Times. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
And so far, we're and I are talking, we're seeing things happen, but it's like the thing with it, the best thing going has been so far them running the ball between Tynes and Garner, but they got to make it there in a sense, hope that they don't fumble the ball off of a bad snap.
Yeah, both teams have been running the ball extremely well.
And when it's any time other than the run, it's been like a hold your breath. There's a pitch to the right. Tynes he spun down. Taylor took a shot right away off the line. And a flag is down.
Like I said, emotions are kind of flying right now. Tynes definitely got to get his composure.
This will be a face mask against the defense.
I mean, I can't blame him for being upset because I'll be upset too if somebody trying to grab my face like that. Be very upset. Get some serious neck injuries that way. Plus Taylor also took a shot too.
Yeah, right after the pitch.
Yeah. And that wasn't a soft hit either.
You got to think, even with how much they've snapped the ball between the quarterback and center, and some of those been unfavorable snaps, I think as that's starting to weigh mentally on the quarterback, so that way he's taking a little extra time to make sure he properly gets the ball. And there's the handoff to Tynes, and he is brought down maybe at a gain of 2.
It seems like everybody knows that the game plan is this. Keep on feeding Tynes the ball or keep on feeding our running back. But we got to be careful not to be one-dimensional because the Red Devils would definitely capitalize on that.
Yeah, they're going to key in on that at some point. But at some point, you're down 10. You know you can let him run the ball. But as the clock keeps ticking down by 2 possessions, you know Taylor's going to have to open up and throw the ball. You know that's going to come at some point during the game, especially if they remain trailing.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw it at some point.
3rd and 8, handoff. Tynes once again gets about 3 yards.
3:35 left in the third quarter.
So now 3rd and 5 coming up at the 31. They need to get to the 26.
Are we going to run it again?
That's been the best thing going, honestly, just from observing and seeing what's going on. It's the best thing they got. So if you get 3 yards, you go for it on 4th down, you get 3 yards. Hey, that's 6. You got what you need to extend the drive.
Yeah.
3rd and 5, 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Walker.
Oh, no.
Taylor downfield and is incomplete. That ball just sailed. Bauer was out there on the outside, but I think some miscommunication there. Bauer was going to run over the middle, and Taylor was looking to go downfield.
Good boy. All right, so now we start out more likely. We're probably throwing the football in this situation.
Yeah, we've seen, like, Taylor, when he throws it, he goes downfield. They have not tried too much. They've hit both right once, but they haven't tried to go over the middle too much. But the thing is, you need to give him time to throw. We've seen the sack fumbles that will happen in this game. That's how the Red Devils got their first touchdown. You need to give him time in the pocket to get a.
That's not enough.
And it's not enough. That's 4th down.
It's not enough.
That's a turnover on downs right there.
Man.
Just try to run a little screen past the outside, and they just keyed in on that. Bauer was brought down before he was even given a chance to make a play.
Dang, and even Bauer's frustrated. Bauer's very calm, cool, and collected, so he's not showing his emotions outwardly, but I just saw his facial expression. He's frustrated, and he doesn't show his emotions that often. The defense, once again, going to have to find a way to bail us out.
And now the Colonials now back really up against the wall. A score here could really make this an insurmountable effort. It will take a great comeback for them to come back if they give up a score. Peterson, whoa, it looks like both him and the running back were trying to figure out who.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Number 50.
Travion time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's going to have to come out the game because his helmet came off, but he made sure that he made his presence felt in a hurry.
And I think the indecision between who was supposed to receive the carry, whether it was supposed to be Peterson handing it off or maybe a direct snap, the indecision there gave Tynes enough time to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Yeah, right now he's kind of just sitting on the bench right now. Make sure that he doesn't have concussion because he plays a lot of snaps, and he's definitely needed on the defensive line. But he took a shot.
2nd and 13. Peterson rolling left.
Got plenty of time.
Going downfield, and that is way too high. Looking for Stanley Rivera. 3rd and long. Coming up, minute 20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
Did you see a flag come out?
I didn't. That's the craziest thing.
Flag's on the ground. I never saw it. It was thrown in the air of the quarterback. My eyes just took off with when the ball was thrown.
I mean, I see the flag being picked up. I see that.
So automatic 15 yards and the first down. They're moving the chains downfield.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So it goes from a 3rd and long turns into a first down, and now the ball will be placed at the 46.
Oh boy.
And here's the handoff right here by the gain of 2. And Jamaz Tynes, one of the guys in there on the hit. He can play offense and he can play defense.
Yeah. He is asking to do a lot for his team. A whole lot. And I just found out the number 33, Captain Prince Greer, is not in the game. Oh, there goes Dirty.
Truesdale, flag on the play, and he will be out of bounds maybe just before the first down marker, but the flag is down in the backfield.
He's tough, man. He is a tough person to take down.
If this is on y'all, don't make her mad.
I don't know, man. They're making her mad, man. And
So this will go against the Red Devils. It looks like a low block. I'm saying in football, the low block is basically they're trying to eradicate that from the game. Try to prevent leg injuries.
seriously, man. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, wait, Shadid, have you figured out the fan that's talking right now, who she's rooting for?
She's rooting for us, but she's very angry right now based off the effort.
She's rooting for Williamsburg.
You wouldn't know it, but she is rooting for us, but she's just like one of those, old football moms who pretty much is going to tell you exactly how they feel. They're not going to praise you when you're doing poorly. That's just how it is. Speaking of which,
look at this scramble by Peterson, able to weave his way inside for a positive gain.
His name is not Peterson.
Dylan Knighton, sorry.
Jesus, we're going to get
old habits die hard.
We're going to get crucified on the stream, man.
All things die hard. All habits die hard.
Oh my Lord, Jesus.
So now the ball is placed at the 41. 13 seconds left. The clock is stopped right now.
Uh-oh. Wait, there's too many. Is there too many men on the field? What is going on?
And there's some confusion amongst the defense on. I think some people thought it was 4th down. It's actually 3rd down.
Oh,
and
man.
too many players, they don't know who should be coming in and out for special teams and defense.
Oh, man.
They're trying to figure it out right now.
And we're probably going to have to call a timeout.
Or
Or the clock is
saying the
running.
clock, keep the clock running. It's 2, 1, Now they got the snap off just before the end of the third, but a flag is thrown.
Come on, coach. Where you at?
Oh, man. Jesus, how we get 12 men on the field?
Yeah, it goes back. Some people thought it was third down. Some people thought it was fourth down. People were trying to figure out who needs to be on the field and who needs to be off, and they were unable to figure that out in time before the snap. So we're going to go into the end of the third quarter. We're going to get ready to hit the fourth quarter. 16-6, Red Devils lead.
Oh, boy.
If anything, you just got to hope if you're the Colonials, you just got to make a play on defense to get some of these guys off the field.
Respectfully, I think the biggest thing that we need to do right now is literally take this literally one snap at a time. We got 15 minutes to turn this thing around. It's only a 10-point game. We know it's going to be a two-possession game. We know that.
And you see Coach Norris going out there. He's now talking, it looks like, with the refs, trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like he's on the complete opposite side of the field right now.
Yeah, he's all the way over there, man. Yeah, he goes straight to the sideline of the Red Devils and just talking to them. Right now, the Colonials are having, you can say a come to Jesus talk. For those of you who are not religious, you already know what that means. Just having a stern discussion with your parents, to fix some serious issues. So that's pretty much what's taking place. And hopefully whatever is being said is being heard and applied. Okay, now she's cursing. Anywho.
You gotta give the offense another chance on the field. But right now, Tynes has been the best weapon, but when you're down, you can't rely on the running back to just run you out of a deficit, especially with the clock ticking. At some point, Akeem Taylor is going to, assuming they get the ball back on offense, assuming that the lead their deficit isn't too big, they're just going to have to, put the ball in his hands. But can he keep the ball in his hands? That's the question. It's ball security.
It's always been about the ball security.
Whether on the snap or being able to make a play outside the pocket, ball was punched out of him, and that was a fumble.
This is a conversation that has been discussed both publicly and privately by the Colonials in regards to this particular game. They got to keep the football in their hands.
So 3rd and long, Truesdale is going to bounce it to the outside, and it's brought down for a big loss. He went in a line, but a backwards line. I think they're just content to, they might just be content to, kick this one downfield and just say, hey, Akeem, offense, hey, y'all can do something against our defense. Go for it.
Yeah, one of the very few times we actually see number 30 actually being stopped, which haven't happened that often. All right, so now we will be getting the ball back.
First punt of the game, and it took to the fourth quarter.
Hey, man, fourth quarter drama, man. Fourth quarter drama. Uh-oh. Red Devils making sure that they do have enough players on the field.
Yeah, one player tried to run out late, as we just saw. It's now back on the sideline.
All right. Oh, whoa, what just happened?
Flag. Oh, look at it. That's a bad punt.
And he's going to leave it
just
on.
goes high, and it's going to take a bounce to the 45.
It's going to be a flag, though. Let's see what happened.
Too many men on the field. And this is going to go against the Colonials.
Oh, no. And now,
so replay 4th down.
But is it 4 and 3 now?
No, it's still 4 and forever. We're fourth down and 30.
Yeah, my apologies.
The first down marker is at the 44 of the Colonials. So.
Yeah, my apologies. I'm in the bleachers. For those of you who are just tuning in, with the camera, it is 4 and 31. So my apologies. Time left. Lee is 13:52 in the fourth quarter. So that's how much time is left.
So we'll redo this punt.
Yep.
And here's the kick. Almost blocked. That's a little bit better, but it'll be bounced at the 50, and it'll bounce right out of bounds at the 48. So now, let's see if the offense of the Colonials can do something. You can see Coach Norris and the quarterback, Hakeem Taylor, having a few words, but you got to protect the ball. Just move forward, move the ball forward, and protect the ball most importantly.
Pretty much at this point, you pretty much have to think about everything that happened in the past and just take a mental brain dump and literally just focus on the task at hand. You still got an opportunity to score, make this into a one-possession game, literally one snap at a time.
And here comes the first one. Tynes is still in the backfield. I feel like Garner would be a little bit better in these situations because he's more of a speed threat and is definitely better probably catching out of the backfield than Tynes. But nonetheless, Taylor rolling to his right and is just going to throw this one toward the sideline. Bauer,
but is that
incomplete?
Incomplete, but good effort, though, by Bauer.
Yeah, he caught the ball, but the feet did not get in bounds. It was really close, but there wasn't enough room there for him to make a catch.
It was not.
In bounds.
It was not. It was not.
We haven't talked about many of the skill players other than Tynes and Garner in this game. Bauer has a good catch. He had a catch earlier back in the first half for 31 yards downfield. We haven't talked about Linwood Walker. We have not talked about Boatwright that much. He's caught a pass, but these are guys that Taylor needs to get the ball to.
True.
There's a pitch to the right. It's Tynes. Cuts back inside, staying on his feet. The knee did not come down, and he only gets about a yard or two for his efforts.
Did not go down. We do have number 6 walking off gingerly, and number 80 is making a sub.
As Boatwright. Boatwright comes off the field just gingerly. Jerron Kaler, he's now in a tight end.
Got 2 solid tight ends, though. But Boatwright is a little hobbling just a little bit. But, yeah, we can get enough time and kind of get some single coverage. We do have some opportunity to push the ball down the field.
But you gotta hope that Taylor has enough time to make the pass downfield. He has an arm, and it looks like they're showing blitz on defense. Some of them back off, and Bauer's open downfield. Knocked out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now, that's more of what you need right there, about 25 yards right there.
That's what we're used to. That's what we're used to seeing.
So now they're approaching the red zone. They get half the distance to the goal from where they were, from the 50 to the 25.
And that's what we're used to seeing.
11:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. Colonials down 10. Play number 4 in this drive. Flag thrown, and Taylor launches that one downfield, and that goes out of bounds. Incomplete. It looks like Bauer was trying to go a double move, but Taylor just launched it out there. It might be against the defense.
And it is.
It was a free play opportunity, so offsides move them up 5 yards. Now they're at the 20.
80's going out. Number 6, Boatwright's coming right back in.
So it seemed like the injury wasn't anything significant, maybe just a quick shake it off.
Yeah, man, sometimes you need a breather, man.
I'm saying keep the clock running, 11:23. Ball at the 20 inside the red zone are the Colonials. Now, can they get 6 and make this a one-possession game?
All right, looks like that's a timeout.
And that's a timeout called by Jacksonville. And I think if you're Jacksonville, I think they're going to just take a minute to get their stuff together. That's the first time out they've used this half. But if you're Jacksonville, like, I'm content letting Akeem Taylor throw the ball, personally. Like, times we know he's been the big difference in this game, and he's the reason that the Colonials have 6. But I'm looking at Akeem Taylor in the way sometimes the ball security has been. I'm like, I'm content letting him throw the ball.
Yeah.
And then also, if you're the Colonials, definitely you want to score quick.
Yeah, you got to score in a hurry.
Preserve the clock.
Yeah, we definitely need to score. Give our defense a chance to make at least one more stop at the minimum.
All right, both teams are making their way back onto the field. It's been a beautiful day here in Williamsburg, Virginia. The perfect afternoon here in the 757.
Yes, sir.
And the sun is setting. The lights are on. Here's the snap. Taylor, little dump off passes. Go right with the catch. And he
Barely.
gets about a gain of 7.
Should be enough for the first. It is enough. Exactly 10:50 left in the game. We got to score within the next 2 minutes. Truthfully, within the next minute, we're just going to be transparent.
And by scoring, you want 6.
Yes, and nothing else.
Here's the handoff. Tynes
Oh, still up.
gets now right down to the 10.
The handoff to Tynes off right tackle. Next 3 yards. Should be 2nd and 7 now.
2nd and 7.
All right, Coach Wills
10-yard line.
talking to Taylor, trying to get the play.
Now as the field of play becomes shorter for the Colonials, I wonder will the Red Devils maybe send some type of pressure to make Taylor get rid of the ball sooner, assuming they pass the ball down here.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Andre Hayes also in at running back for the Colonials. He's behind Taylor. Tynes is to his right.
All right,
Taylor
quick
over the
decision.
middle. Touchdown!
Let's go, baby!
Colonials!
Linwood with the touchdown! Beautiful dime by Taylor. The 111 connection is on point. Touchdown should be good.
A 10-yard touchdown catch. Linwood Walker now has brought the team within a score. Will they go for 2 or they kick the extra point? They go for 2, they get that. You make this a 2-point game, and that you could win the game on a field goal depending how your defense holds up.
Yeah, but if you don't get it, then you definitely
You need a touchdown.
you're going to need a touchdown. If you kick the extra point and it's good, only need a field goal. You get the 2-point conversion and it's good, a field goal will win you the game. Boy. It's getting tight now, Darnell. It's getting real tight. This is a big play for both teams.
And they got Tynes in playing the wildcat running back on a fumble snap.
Oh,
and that goes whoop. But there's a flag, not a flag, but the whistle was blown early.
Oh, my goodness. And we have an injured player on the field. We're going to turn the camera to the left.
He's able to get back up. One of the defenders.
Man, and the 2-point conversion is no good. All right, so we're going to need a touchdown.
Interesting play call by putting Tynes behind center. It's probably just going to be a power play up the gut and just see if he can get in. But you can't make any type of run if you just throw the ball over the head.
Yeah. There's still time, though.
So, yeah, now it's only a 4-point game. 16-12, 9:37 to go. There's still plenty of time for the Colonials to mount a comeback, but the defense has to make some plays or just be able to get the Red Devils off the field. The Colonials still have all 3 of their timeouts. And Sosky will get ready to send this one downfield. And there's the kick.
What a
It'll be
kick.
fielded at the 13-yard line. The Red Devils able to make it out to the 40.
Ooh, good move.
And a little hurdle over the top, and that will get them to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 31.
30-yard gain on the ensuing kickoff. With 9:28
Good field position to start this drive for the Red Devils.
on their own 43.
And they're actually down at the 43. The forward roll momentum doesn't get them the extra yard. Now the last possession for the Colonials, 6 plays, 48 yards. And Shadid,
Yeah.
the quarterback, what's his name?
Starts with a K. It's not Peterson.
Dylan Knighton.
There you go.
You got it. Truesdale able to bounce it to the outside for about a gain of 5.
Second and 5 now for the Red Devils. And Coach Willis takes a timeout for the Colonials.
And Coach Willis takes a timeout. They got 1 left.
Okay.
Red Devils 48.
So basically, if you're the Colonials defense, you want to operate quickly.
You want to operate quickly and then give your quarterback pretty much an opportunity to just take his time with a mixture of running the football and passing when appropriate. Like I said, the defense has been asked to do a lot for this team.
And if you're the Jacksonville Red Devils, obviously you just want to be able to march the ball downfield, take up as much clock as you can to make sure you leave. If you can get a touchdown, great, but if you can't, maybe a field goal, but you don't want the Colonials to have that much time left to get the ball back and make a play happen. And here's the handoff. It's a counter play to the left. Truesdale has the first down at the 42 as he's bounced out of bounds. Flag down on the field.
All right, let's see what the penalty is going to be. Like I said, both our linebacker coach and our defense coordinator has been telling the defense exactly what they need to do.
And the penalty will go against the offense, so that first down will be voided.
And yes, Mr. Smith Sr., I agree wholeheartedly. The defense has been the catalyst for the team. You are correct, sir. You are correct. Also, just want to give a special shout out to the VA Lady Firehawks. They just had one of their tryouts that took place yesterday, and I've heard that it's gone pretty well. They're doing a lot of wonderful things within the Williamsburg as well as the 757 community, and so we appreciate them. With that being said, there's exactly 9 minutes left in the game. The score is 16-12 in favor of the Red Devils.
And Knighton rolling to his right and is going to look to go back to the other side of the field. He cuts back inside and will be brought down at the 49. He had an open man on the outside. I don't think he saw him as he was scrambling. It was Daquan Brown. He looks like maybe like a potential gadget play.
He's tough. He's tough. He's been, listen, man, he's been tough all game long, man. Going straight into battle, man. He got a rushing touchdown, too. My goodness.
Yeah. He's able to, like, just squeeze his way into the end zone as he was running to the left pylon on the other side of the field and just able to take it himself. And he paid for it, but the team got paid with 6 points.
Oh, man, listen, he paid a price, but anytime you score a touchdown in that mannerism, your entire squad got your back. Oh, that's going to hurt.
The flag doesn't come out. Here's the pitch to the right. Truesdale, and it looks like he'll be brought down maybe a yard short of the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 4 coming up. Refs look like they'll they'll put the ball right where the play started. So it looks like he had
number 72,
no gain.
Number 72 from the Red Devils coming off the game. He seems a little shaken up. Surprisingly enough, I'm surprised no penalties has been thrown because I'm pretty sure we jumped the gun a little bit. But who knows? Like I said, this is a stop. We're exactly 7 minutes. Yeah, now we have 7 minutes exactly left within the game. This is a stop.
4th and 4. And it looks like they're going to actually punt the ball.
What? Hold up.
Turner back deep for the Colonials. The kicker is back. 4th and 4.
He's going to punt it.
48 and a half.
All right, timeout call.
Flag.
Oh, never mind.
Delay a game.
Okay.
Back about 5 yards.
Okay, now they're definitely going to punt the ball now.
There's some indecision on whether the team wanted to go for it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Because like in that situation, you could go for it, but it seemed like they're definitely going for the punt now. Oh, that was close!
Kicked into the air.
Whoa!
And that will bounce out about the 47-yard line of the Colonials.
Times almost blocked that ball.
He almost got there, but I think the pressure made that ball come, like when it was kicked up. He didn't kick it downfield, it just went up. So a very favorable punt for the Colonials, and they'll start this drive from where they started their last drive around the 47, 48-yard line where they scored on the last possession. So if there's an opportunity for the Colonials to take this game back,
this is
here
it.
it is.
This is it. This is it. 6:34 left in the game. Score is 16-12 in favor of the Red Devils. However, we said that the defense needed to get a stop, and guess what? They just got the stop that they needed. Now it's up to the offense to make sure that they can seal the deal.
All right, here we go. Look like safety coming down on blitz. He's ready to plow through the line. He actually will back up. Times will get the handoff, and we'll get a gain of 3.
In this situation, though, you can run the football and burn time off the clock just as long as you get those first downs.
And as long as the ball keeps moving downfield, you can't take a loss.
That's the key.
Both teams have 2 timeouts.
All right, so number 5 is coming out. Or he's going to talk to coach. Nope, he's coming out.
Garner and Times both in the backfield. And we see Garner had some good plays earlier in the game. It was much more of a split backfield, but the second quarter on, it's been all Times.
All right.
Pitch right, Garner able to bounce to the outside, and he'll be brought down for maybe a loss of 2.
And the
Colonials want a horse collar.
And the ref was right there, and he's not going to call it. He is not going to make the call. However, he was able to get out of bounds, so that should stop the clock.
5:42 on the clock right now. And yeah, the clock is stopped. Taylor's going to have to put this one in the air. A loss of 2 on the run.
Now the clock is running. He doesn't have to go deep. He just got to get in the air and at least enough for a first down.
And now you're entering 4-down territory. The clock is ticking again. 5:30. Yeah, at least get some positive yards here. 4 down territory from the shotgun. Taylor.
There it is.
Bauer,
Ooh.
incomplete pass. 4th and 9.
no flag. And no flag. Oh, boy. This is it, y'all. This is it. This is it. The Red Devils knows it.
I don't know if they looks like the referee is motioning to keep the clock going
I think
after an incomplete pass. So the clock is still ticking. 5:09, 5:08, 7.
Wow.
We're still ticking here even after the incomplete pass.
looks like they're not getting paid enough and they just want to go home.
Maybe it's a rule we don't even know about or something like that.
I mean,
But
last
who knows?
time I checked, an incomplete pass should stop the clock.
Yeah, on any level. So, but not here this evening. So, as the sun sets here in Williamsburg, Virginia, will the sun set on their afternoon?
And he got
Taylor over the middle. Hits his man as time. Sheds a tackler.
It's
Gets the first down.
It is enough. And the crowd is getting hype as they should be. And you can't blame them. They've been waiting for something positive to happen. Once again, number 29 times, showing us one of the reasons why he is one of the best players, not only on the team, but also arguably within the league, playing both sides of the field.
And credit to him for shedding the 2 tacklers, because that would have been a bang play if he was brought down right there, because he would have been either maybe a half yard, a yard short maybe, but he was able to get rid of the tacklers and able to bounce it downfield to the 30. 4:05 to go. Ball at the 30. There's still life in the Colonials. They hand it off here to Garner.
He breaks one, he breaks 2. Off to the side, breaks another one. And he finally gets stopped.
He gets about 5 yards there, brought down as we are now under 4 minutes.
It's getting tight now. 3:40 left in the game. The score is still 16-12. But new life to the Colonials thanks to the efforts of number 29 times. The crowd's finally getting into it. It's been a minute.
And it's been a minute since you and I have had a matchup like this where we're actually like having the game go down to the wire.
Yes. Yes.
3:12 to go. It's Tynes in the backfield. They're going to go 4 receivers out wide.
Oh, we just got new information. Clock doesn't stop until 2 minutes. New rules. Thank you.
Wow.
That is something we did not know. All right, good to know.
Well, we learned something.
We always learn something.
Taylor, pass out the backfield looking for Tynes and incomplete. And there's a flag right there.
Whoa.
A late hit on Tynes. So that's going to be an automatic first down for the Colonials.
Wow. Wow, okay. Wasn't even expecting that. It just kind of happened at the last minute.
Honestly, it's hard to fault the defender there because it's like he's going full speed, trying to stop the ball. But it was after the pass was incomplete. But it's like it's one of those things. It's so hard to stop the momentum when you're going. And imagine like we're not out there on the football fields. You can only imagine the adrenaline going through your body at that moment.
Exactly, especially when you're trying to make a defensive stop.
So now the Colonials will march it downfield. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. The ball is at the 13.
And they're going with the hurry up. Off the time once again.
Bounces to the outside, and we'll get to the 10.
Ooh, what a second effort, though. He probably lunged and got himself an extra 2 yards off of that exchange.
2:38 on the clock.
And it seems like they're going to keep on running the football. Time is still ticking, but this is exactly what the Colonials want.
It might come down to after a 2-minute warning.
It
Ball
might.
at the 10.
It might. Second down.
2:16, 2:15 on the clock.
Are they going to go to the 2-minute warning?
I think they're going to have to get at least a playoff to avoid a delay of game.
True. All right.
Safety looked like he was ready to blitz.
Oh.
He backs up. Time. Oh, Taylor took a hit in the backfield, a low hit. He looks like he got the ball off just in the nick of time. So now that will be 3rd down.
Whew, man, he took a brutal shot. And now we're going to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, he honestly had no time to really even look downfield to go through his reads there. So now 3rd, and this is 4th down territory. So if you don't get it here, you got one more play you know you have to be able to get the first down. They got to get down to the 3-yard line. So the first down, you don't need the touchdown. And then also, if you get the first down, if you're the Red Devils, you got to start thinking like, do we need to preserve some time on the clock so our offense can have an opportunity? Did you see last week where Arizona and Cleveland played?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, not Arizona. They're playing right now, but not San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers played Cleveland, and they pushed the running back into the end zone
so
they can have a shot. This may be one of those situations
I saw that.
Applies.
I saw that. I definitely saw that. But here's the thing, though. If the Red Devils can stop the Colonials here, all they have to do is get a few first downs, and they can just end the game. So I'm not 100% for sure if they want to go that route.
Looks like both teams will take a little bit of an extra minute to figure things out. So yeah, a lot of interesting play calling will be here. And like we said, we saw in that play there wasn't much protection for Taylor, but we've seen a couple of times where if you give him time, he can improvise and make a play. Can the line hold up? And also, can Taylor be secure enough with the ball to make a play? That's the big question here.
You just need an opportunity, man. That's really all that you need.
Yeah, and also, you can still run the ball down here with times.
You can.
You're close enough to the end zone, you can make a play with times down here running the ball, or maybe Garner. Let's see how Coach Willis, what he draws up for his offense. All right, offense back on the field for the Colonials. Shotgun formation is Garner in the backfield, but Tynes is spread out to the right.
Okay.
It looks like the defender came in. He was ready to charge the line. And this looks like this will be an offsides encroachment, neutral zone infraction. All of them fall under the same umbrella. And you can see, look at the center talking to that one of the defenders is giving to his man like, dude, don't do that in this situation. So 5 yards, 3rd and 7 now, 3rd and 2.
Most important thing, though, no time went off. Still exactly at 2 minutes.
Ball will be at the 5.
Here it comes.
Handoff. Garner
Will he
to
get
the
in?
outside.
He's not
he
in.
Can get the 2.
Wait, he's being
He's a
pushed.
stonewall, and he will be pushed out of bounds, maybe a yard short.
Okay.
So it's going to come down to this.
Yeah, we just missed that off camera. But nevertheless, this is the game right here, no matter how you look at it.
A minute 41. The clock is still ticking. You can hear some of the fans saying, stop the clock. The clock shouldn't be running now since he was pushed out of bounds. But did they blow the whistle before he was out of bounds? Yeah, the referee saying he was not out of bounds when they blew the whistle because it was just a big stone wall right there.
Fair enough, fair enough. Seems like timeout's about to be called.
Timeout called by the Colonials. Let's see if they put some of that time back on the clock, since we now know that the referee said that, hey, he was not out of bounds.
Wow.
So 4th and 1, Shadid. Where do you go here? You only need a yard.
You only need a yard, but
to
if
get
you
the first down.
But if you get stopped, that's game over.
Yeah.
So that's the kicker. Like conventional wisdom says, you run the football, but if you don't get it, the game is over.
So I guess the question here is, do you go to your running back or do you trust Taylor enough to make a play to maybe just get a yard. You only need a yard. You really can just put this on the ground and try to get the yard. Or maybe a QB sneak or something like that. But where do you go?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We got my man Mike Carter. He's saying right now in the chat, he's saying, Colonial, you are allowed to go to your left. He does make a very good point. Have we seen the Colonials go to the left side of field?
When they got that touchdown earlier, at times that was a run to the left, but it was the opposite side of the field.
It's been a minute.
Where he trucked the man.
Yeah. Yeah, on the other side of the field. All right. Oh, shoot. Looks like about to be the power running. Oh, power.
Taylor.
Oh, boy.
In the shotgun.
Here it comes. Try to draw it offside. Here it comes.
Here's the run.
Will he get in?
To the outside. Slashes in. Will that be 6? No, it's not 6.
It's not 6.
He got the first down, but he's a yard short.
He is a yard short. We are now under a minute. It's not a touchdown, but it is still enough for a first, but the time has not stopped. They have to hurry up or call a timeout.
But you got 4 chances at it. They got 2 timeouts. They got options here. It looks like it's times. He's going to play quarterback. He's going to try to sneak it in.
Is he in? He's being pushed. He might get in. Is it enough, though?
Second down coming up.
Under 30 seconds.
Coach says 2 timeouts, and he just burned 1.
1 timeout left. 27 seconds left. The score is still 16-12.
You have 27 seconds to get 1 yard.
The Colonials have no more timeouts left.
High drama here in Williamsburg. We have not seen this type of drama since the Revolutionary War shit.
Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, indeed. Oh, and I just got word that the Chicago Sky have just won their championship.
Candace Parker did it for the shot.
She did it.
Congratulations.
And that's her second championship. You love to see it.
Congratulations to the Chicago Sky. They won in 4 against the Phoenix Mercury.
Defeating the likes of Brittany Griner,
Diana Taurasi,
and Charlotte Dickens too, right?
You mean Skylar Diggins-Smith?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Can't forget the Smith part.
All right, so 1 yard. Can you get 1 yard? Tynes is playing the role of quarterback right now.
He has to get in. Here it
Here's
comes.
the handoff.
And he gets it!
He's in! Touchdown!
He is
Royals!
What a finish! What a finish!
Colonials lead 18-16. 23 seconds on the clock.
Tynes has done it again. When you need him the most, he will come through. And just like that, only 23 seconds left in the game.
Right on time.
And Sachi is going for the field goal kick. If he gets this,
he missed one earlier. Can he make this a 3-point game?
Thus forcing a field goal to push this game into overtime. Here comes the kick.
Hold, and that is no good.
It's not enough.
To the left.
The Red Devils, all they need is a field goal. But here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker, though. What's going to happen, though, on the kickoff return? Because that's going to tell us everything we need to know.
Yeah, if they can get the ball at least to maybe about the 40 or 50-yard line, give yourselves a short field to have an opportunity to score, that might be all they need.
They don't need much. But this actually going to be one of the few times that they're going to have to throw the ball up in the air. They are capable of doing that, but their running game has been stellar.
And I think I can see from the Colonials right now, there's a renewed sense of energy. Just when you thought all things were lost, Tynes there when you need him, able to bully his way for 6 and put the Colonials in front.
And check this out, y'all. He's playing special team too.
We've seen him on all sides of the ball tonight. We've seen him play linebacker. He's played running back. He's been the Wildcat quarterback. Now he's on a special team.
He is an all-purpose player.
Playing more in the positions than Deion Sanders did when he was in the game.
And Deion Sanders is the GOAT.
Prime time.
This is definitely prime time football.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 players on the field for the Colonials.
Uh-oh.
It looks like one just came off.
He just came off. He's going to go for a deep one.
How strong is the leg? This will be fielded at the 26.
He's
The
off.
returner gets out to the 35.
He's fighting. He will not.
He'll be brought down there at 16 seconds. What can you do?
Whatever they do, they can't do the. Oh, my God. Hold up. Somebody's hurt. All right, he's able to get up. Thank goodness. The game is almost over, but the Colonials got to finish this off. Drama is definitely high up here in Colonial. In Williamsburg, Virginia. 16 seconds left. The fans are saying there's too many people on the field. Somebody need to get off.
Yeah, they got way too many players on the field.
They're not running off in a hurry. The Red Devils don't notice.
Looks like Jacksonville. Okay, he's off the field. Another player trying to get off the field.
Oh,
and
no,
there's a
he was
flag
not
thrown.
able to get off the field. No time off.
Oh, man, this is like I said, that crossover they got to get right. So now from the 35 to the 40.
An extra 5 yards does make the difference.
No time came off the clock, most importantly.
No time came off the clock. This is big.
You take anything for free in this situation. They still haven't lined up. Here's the snap.
Another
The
flag.
flag was thrown.
Let's see, bro.
Knighton.
Uh-oh.
He's being chased.
He's being
down,
chased.
and he will be.
Okay,
he
no.
goes out of bounds.
9 seconds left.
He gets the first down yardage, but where is the flag?
Where is the flag,
And this
though?
will,
Once again, too many men on the field for the Colonials. So you can take whatever my man just did right now and tack on another 5.
and I think they wonder will they get some of that time back. I don't think they will.
I don't think they will, but he ran out of bounds, so the clock should stop.
It's 9 seconds on the clock. The ball will be placed at the 45. You get 5 yards in 7 seconds, but you need, if you're the defense, you just play back. Just play back. Just play umbrella coverage, as I like to call it, where you just keep all the safeties and defensive backs back.
Yep. And it seems like they finally figured out what's going on. All right, seems like the crowd's finally getting into it. It took them a little while, but they're finally fired up.
But now the ball's at the 40. There's a penalty on the defense. Here we go. Knighton rolling to his right. Throws to the sideline. Incomplete. 4 seconds on the clock. Victory is within the reach of the Colonials, and they can feel it.
And the coach is telling the players to stay off the field for the sideline. The crowd's trying to get excited.
Can't risk anything crazy, anything stupid, anything reckless right now. 4 seconds, you are away from victory.
But the Red Devils are in range.
And said it looks like this is like Hail Mary territory. A field goal from here would be 57 yards.
About to say the crowd's definitely getting into it now. Just holding up the camera for the one time.
And the Red Devils call a timeout, so you can play backyard football right now. You can try to Hail Mary or maybe try some laterals or a gadget play that we have not seen yet. You can try any of those things to try to get the win. What are you doing there, Shadid?
I'm going for a Hail Mary. I'm going for a Hail Mary.
and maybe that leads to a pass interference in the end zone, and you get a free play, but you just need 3.
Just need 3, man. Because the ball is right on the 40-yard line. Whatever happens, you can't let the wide receivers get deep on you and beat you.
Cardinals have increased their lead over the Browns 37-14 with 3 minutes left in the fourth. The Cowboys have pulled away from the Patriots 20-14 with 13 minutes left in the fourth.
All right, so now the Colonials hyping up the fan base. Like I said, you can just play umbrella coverage. Keep everything in front of you.
Yup, you just can't get beat. That's the only thing that we're asking for.
5 wide for Dylan Knighton. Here's the snap.
He got time.
He throws this up to the end zone.
Is it in?
Interception
at the horn! And ladies and gentlemen, the Colonials have found a way to come back after being down 16-6 to get the much-needed win, thus pushing themselves to 3-1, thus making the Red Devils 2-3, and they are going nuts on the field. You love to see it.
Isaiah Smith winning the game, clinching the game for the Colonials, making the game-winning interception. The Colonials push their record to 3-1. 18-16 is the score.
My goodness, what a throw and what a finish. Wow.
And both teams will shake hands. These two, they got to be thinking, we'll see each other again down the line.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Now let's just get through this with no drama.
Yeah, that's always the key right there, man. Somehow we haven't really seen like any crazy fights, which is always a good thing.
Always, yeah, a couple weeks ago we were in for a little bit of a treat, and then the last time they were in Williamsburg there was a lot that happened, but nonetheless it seems like we'll have a sportsman-like ending. But the Colonials are able to leave here with a W on this Sunday evening.
Darnell, I think it's very safe to say that the MVP of this game is none other than number 29 times himself.
Yep, Tremaz Tynes able to get 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground today, able to baptize one of the defenders, getting into the end zone. Hey, we've seen him on all sides of the ball doing some special teams, defense, and offense. Well deserved of the MVP of the day.
Without question. Next weekend, we're going to be playing in Richmond, Virginia, as we're going to be traveling on the road to play against the Virginia Stars.
That will be a fun one next Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, whenever it is. We'll figure it out, but you know where to find us. Ready to stream, Williamsburg Colonials.
Yes, sir. I'm going to quickly see if I can try to find some of the other scores within the league. Since this was a Sunday game, the other game should have been finished before we head off. Just give me enough time. I should be able to pull this up relatively quickly. Well, maybe not.
In the meantime, if you're wondering how the NFL is going right now, if you missed out on a little bit of that, the Cardinals got a 37-14 lead over the Cleveland Browns. The Raiders leading the Broncos 31-10, and those Boas, those Cowboys, up 20-14 over the New England Patriots. All games are in the fourth quarter. Well, it seems like two of those games are well decided.
All right, and let's see. We're going to pull down the scores real quick. All righty. All right, seems like none of the scores has been updated, so look like we're going to have to get back to that. Oh, hold up. Actually, never mind. Hold up. I might be able to pull this up. We just got next week's games, so I might be able to pull this up. Not 100% sure. Anywho, for anyone else who's still tuned in, thank you for being patient with us and everything. It's been a fun game.
Yeah, definitely one of the fun games we have had here in Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah, definitely competitive, high drama throughout the end. And also with this being a rivalry game, you know the stakes are going to be amplified. So definitely a fun one. And we'll definitely do this again next week, this time in Richmond. And the next home game will be in a couple of weeks on the 30th of the month.
Yeah. So with that
Prince William.
Yeah, so with that being said, we don't really have any of the other scores. But we'll definitely let you guys know what the score was in the next upcoming game. So with that being said, Darnell and Shadi, myself, we are signing off. Thank you for tuning in to Primetime Football at Colonial TV.